Welcome to Evening TV again. It is the episode about why pink. I had some technical problems saving the file, so I record it again here. So welcome to the show. And as you see, I have a lot of pink things here. It is the flamingos, it is hearts, it's clothing, and not even the underwear is something else than pink. It's very light pink actually. So this is the color we as gay people love, and it is a color with a history. So if we look at the name pink in the English language, it is actually not something which has been around forever. In the 1700s they created this word. Before that it is actually not existent in the English language, and in many languages it is still not existing, and you have just a word called light red or something like that. But from the 1700s you have a word called pink. And also if we look at some other things about the history, it is actually so that it is a color for men from the beginning. In the 1800s all the way up to 1920 or something like that, it was actually a color for young men. So all of you gay people wearing pink, or other people wearing pink, think like this: you're young, you're a young man, and it's perfect for you. That is the history, so that is the truth. But if we talk about the color now and ask people here in Europe and in US, what do you think the color stands for? We get answers like charm, sensitive, tender, sweet, soft, childhood, polite, romantic. So that is actually very nice words, but you also get feminine. I come back to that because that is something I think has been added lately. But all of the other things, does that not sound like gay as well? We are charming, we are romantic, we are a lot of these things. So it's a perfect color for us. We have a period here as well which is a bit darker. We have the Nazi period in the 30s and 40s, where the Nazi party actually created a triangle of pink, which they forced the homosexual and the trans people to wear, to show that they were just that, homosexual and trans people. But it's not related to that they think the people are feminine or something like that and they need to wear it. Not totally, at least, because there are some other strange things. You have some parts of the army within Germany that actually had pink in their color. So pink was not just considered to be something feminine, it was just a color they were choosing for representing homophobia, homosexual people, trans people. But if we come to a later period here, 1950s to 70s, it is actually a period where many started to think that pink was for women, and I think it's because they started to do more blue color for clothing for men, etc. So it changed to be a feminine color. And I remember actually when I was at school in the 1970s, I would not actually wear pink. I would not even consider to wear pink at that point, because then I have got in trouble. Nowadays you can see even young people wearing pink, and also some older, but at that time in a smaller city where I grew up, it was not even considered to be a color for a boy or a young man or something like that. So fortunately that has changed. And if we go later than this to 1978, we have actually the first pride flag as well, which actually had 8 colors. One of them was pink, and that disappeared later. They changed the flag, but in the first it was also a pink color, and that represented sex, which also is perfect for us gay people, that we have that color with that representation. And also the gay movement took the pink color to have it as a color against homophobia, and nowadays it mostly are lesbians maybe using the pink in the gay movement. So you see it has changed from men to women to men or all people, and then almost back to some women again. And if we look at out in the street, it is maybe a lot of mixed now how they use pink. But otherwise, pink as a color is not very common out in the nature actually. We have the flamingos that we love, so maybe that is one reason why we have pink in the gay movement and love pink, and we love the flamingos. We have some other animals which has a little pink as well. We have some plants, we have some gemstones, but actually most of the flowers which are pink are not natural, if we say that it has been created by itself. It is human created. We love pink, so we have actually created those plants, those flowers, because if you think about pink in flowers, it's roses, it is some other flowers we actually have in our gardens. You don't find pink almost out in nature if you go in the forest or out in the natural fields or something like that. So it's a rare color, so maybe that's why we like it as well. And it is really nice color, even though many say that it's not their favorite color. If you ask people, it's maybe only 1% of the men saying that it's their favorite color. But anyway, we love it, and as you saw in the words, we have a lot of positive things to say about pink. So pink is for us, pink is for men, pink is for young men, pink is for sex, pink is what we like. So with that, I actually end this TV for today and wish you a very, very good evening, and see you next week in more evening TV.